So have you ever wondered how much it would definitely cost you to actually move to the African continent? If the answer is yes, then I just want you to watch this video from the beginning till the end, because in today's video, I'll basically tell you how much it will cost you to actually move to any African country permanently. So if this is your first time coming across this video, this channel, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to smash that like button. It's free. Don't be stingy. Just go ahead and smash that like button. So a lot of people keep reaching out to me and they keep asking me this same question. Hey Kofi, how much do you think I would need to actually move to Ghana, Gambia, or just move to the African continent? And these questions keep coming every single time, every week, every month. I keep getting them in the emails. So I decided to actually address these concerns and make sure I help you out, figure out how much you basically need to move to the African continent. So the question again, how much do you need to move to the African continent? And this is the amount. You need just one city. Yes, just one city to move to the African continent. I'm just joking, but trust me, there's no specific amount that will be enough for you to move to any country in the world. You can take $50,000, you can take $100,000 and move to any African country. But if you don't have a source of income, it would definitely run out. So there's no specific amount that will be enough for anyone to, move to any African country permanently. But this is what I'll suggest you do. If you are a senior, a retired person, and you receive retirement checks, then trust me, bingo, you have solved 90% of your financial situations on the African continent. Because trust me, you don't need a lot to actually sustain yourself and thrive on the African continent. So that retirement check will definitely keep you going. It will be a fuel that will just keep pushing you, enjoying yourself on the African continent. But if you're the type of person who is not retired, you just have a 9-to-5 job, you're trying to figure things out and you're still interested in moving to the African continent, this is what I'll suggest you do. Now, what I'll suggest you do is move to the African continent or plan your relocation to that African country for a year or two. Or I would say the maximum should be 3 years. Just plan your 3 years finances and move to that African country. Do your math, calculate how much you want to spend on rent, how much you want to spend on the internet, how much you want to spend on transportation, how much you want to spend on food. Basically do that calculation each month and plan for 3 years ahead of time. Save up that money, or make sure you come out with that cash and move to that African country. Now, when you stay in that African country for that 2 years or 3 years, you will basically or technically figure out, what to do to actually bring in a source of income. Because trust me, in the financial world, in the business world, you only become rich when more money comes in and less money goes out. So no matter the amount you think you have saved up, if you don't have a source of income, if you don't figure out what you will be basically doing on the African continent to bring in some cash, you will run out of your savings or your money. And if that happens, you basically get stranded, or you try to move back to the US or wherever you came from, whether it's the UK, the Caribbeans, you definitely move back and try to do the whole process again. Just to avoid doing the whole process, just planning well, get out the first 3 years and go out there and figure it out. It will really help you, because I have seen a lot of people move out, go out there, and within 2 to 3 years on the African continent, they return back to the US or the UK. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to start the whole process again. You want to do it one time and figure out once. And therefore, this is what I'll suggest you do. Just plan 3 years, maximum 3 years, save the cash, and move. Figure out what you do on the continent, because trust me, within that 3 years, you will build a lot of connection. You'll get to know a lot of people in higher positions. You'll figure out how to run certain businesses. And because of technology and IT these days, information is free, data is free, social media and all the text that we have presently in our generation, you can basically do everything online. You can run a business whilst you are anywhere in the world. So no matter where you are in the world, you can figure out, if you don't want to do trade, if you don't want to do something physical, you can still come up with an idea of running an online business. If you can figure out, running an online business, then you have solved all your financial problems, because it doesn't cost so much to live well on the African continent. All what you need is a source of income. So just have it at the back of your mind that I need to figure out the source of income first. It's really vital, very important, and you don't want to skip that process. No matter how emotional and hyped you are about moving and positive you are about moving to the African continent, you need to really think through your finances well and plan it, so you don't have to restart the whole process again. There are so many businesses that I have already suggested or made videos about on this channel that I'll just put a link in the description box that you can basically go watch. It will give you first-hand idea about some of the businesses that you can really look into. These are all manufacturing businesses that when you go, you don't need a lot of capital or a startup cash to venture into these businesses. So I'll put a link to that video in the description box, and you can go and watch that video. It will really help you look into certain sectors and industries when you move to that African continent, which will really help you, basically help you start any type of business. And trust me, there are so many opportunities out there for you to start making a stream of income. Even if you don't want to do anything online, you just want to do trade, you can basically figure it out within the first year. It's all about your vision, your focus, determination, and how you see things. All the major problems that you might see in that African country can basically become a business for you by just finding solutions to those problems for the local people. And I always say entrepreneurs and business owners are problem solvers. So if you go to that African country and you find it is so difficult to venture into a business, simple, just look out for all the problems you see vividly and say, hey, how do I provide a solution to these problems? And the moment you come out with an answer, you have figured out your first business idea. So it is really important, like I said, to move out there. If you are not a retired person or a senior, it is really important to really plan your finances well before you move. That's why I suggest that you do the first 3 years, plan it out, figure out how much it will cost for rent. I have already made videos about these subjects and these topics, but figure out how much you need for the first 3 years. And the moment you figure it out within that 3 years whilst you are on the continent, you'll basically find something to do that will bring a source of income. So in conclusion, you don't need a specific amount. If anyone tells you bring 5,000, bring 10,000, bring 20,000, yes, that's based on their calculation and what they think you need. But at the end of the day, you run out if you don't have a source of income. So plan it out well, do your math, do your calculation, and just move for that first 3 years and figure out. So you don't need this one city, you don't need a specific amount or a specific cash. All what you need is to figure out a source of income. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is what I wanted to share. If you have any question, you can go ahead and comment below and I'll also answer you as well. I just wanted to say I appreciate you watching from the beginning to the end. It's really important. You spent your time with me and I really appreciate it. Also, I just wanted to say thanks to all the Patreon supporters, all the people that have been supporting this channel. I really appreciate your support and your love and your energy that you have shared with me on this short journey. And also, I just wanted to say you can basically become a member of this channel. I'll just put a link in the description box and the pinned comment. Just with $2, you can basically become a member. And trust me, when you become a member, there's a lot of opportunities for you to basically stay in touch. We stay in touch, we build more connection, we share information on a personal level. So if you just want to use your $2 to support the channel, $5, no matter the amount, it's up to you. You have the freedom to do so. You can enjoy all the features and the perks that comes on the channel. Something that I just wanted to do exclusively with the subscribers or the members on this channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and the support. And like I said, comment below if you have any question. Stay blessed and see you another time.